Like I fucking dash and I super jump, and my character jumps like fucking all the way. It's like 1.5 screen lengths. Like holy
Yeah.
shit, this movement is crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
anime fighting game movement.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. Oh my
It-
god.
It's like Guilty Gear is not. It's like
It's
Grand Blue with
yeah, it really is, especially with that movement nerf. It's just more like Grand
yeah.
Blue than ever. But except Grand Blue is more fun.
Wow, you're
Is the bad
right.
thing.
You're
Like,
right because
like
Grand
I'd
Blue,
actually rather play Grand Blue.
you don't have the expectation of doing all that shit in Grand Blue. So
True.
you're not disappointed.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, okay, I'm supposed to just walk back and forward and poke you. But in this game, you're like, this is Guilty Gear, dude. I'm supposed to. And then it's like there, but you can't do it. It's like, oh, let me try to air dash. Ooh, ooh. It's like, why does it feel like so garbage? You know, and then you got instant air dash, backdash. You remember when we were sitting over Chris's house, and I said, well, at least instant air backdash is still fun to do. I was like, I do like doing this. I was like, they fucked up this forward dash, but hey, the backdash, I mean, negative penalty, but you can just run away anyway, right? This game isn't at the whole point. So yeah, I think instant air backdash. That's where the fun is. You can do the fun here. Nerfed. That's why I don't like patches. That's why I don't like constant patches, constant shit, because people will find things that are fun and then they'll just get rid of it.
And I agree with that. Man, like
Whatever fun that you can find in this piece of shit, they're gonna take it out because that's not what they intended. But some of the funnest things about fighting games are the shit that they didn't fucking intend.
yeah, I
You know?
think that's kind of like with me and Tekken. Like Tekken, don't get me wrong, Tekken is actually a good game. I think where Tekken faults at a lot of times is that it will uh the storyline just ceases to exist for other certain characters because it's just like it's about the Kazuya family. So like they'll work hard on that story, but then when you actually like beat the game with another character, you know, go through arcade mode, it's not as complex as it once was. You know what I mean? Like three,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
it was just weak sauce. I'm like, okay, Brian Fury had beef with, you know, I think was it Lee and
Yeah, Lei Wulong
yeah, Lei
and
Wulong and what what's it? It was
Yoshimitsu.
Yoshimitsu. Like he had beef with people that made sense for him to have beef with.
Right.
Now he's fighting a fat dude, just a fat nigga for no reason. Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah, it's
live
like
streaming too, by the way. But yeah, like it's it's just insane the simple fact that, like I said, I understand a lot. They put a lot of hard work in it. I understand that, you know, they've made the combos, you know, better and stuff like that, and you know they've down, you know, certain characters. But
y'all still
yeah, we still here. But I
what's up?
like the main thing is I like I said, as much as I love Tekken, I hate the fucking storyline, bro. It's just it ceases to exist for the characters that are your favorite character. You know, they were beefing once
Yeah.
with somebody, now they fucking off somewhere. Like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you know why that's the case though, right? There's
Uh
two reasons for that.
oh yeah, tell me, bro, cause
Well, one is just the focus on esports and balancing. Because of that, money has been used to focus on this type of production instead of making
oh
like you remember like stuff like oh yeah Marduk had all these like you play through his arcade mode he had all these little different interactions with all these different characters to set
yeah,
up his character and then the end yeah that takes development time right so like if they're so you have to choose do you want this or do you want balance patches and balancing and all that stuff because that takes also you have to pay people to sit around and say why should we change Lars's up 4-3? Should we make it one frame faster? Should we make it remove some of the high crush on it? And you have to do this with every move, with the like in the character's command list, with every character. And you have to consider these things. The tournament, all this shit takes time and effort. So they're like, okay, well, let's just when we're gonna do the story stuff, the
Right.
only thing we need to do is the main character stuff. All the other side characters, like fuck them. And the best way we can do that is, and this is the second reason, Mortal Kombat. What's the best word? Popularized the Mortal Kombat games. Popularized the way you do story mode.
Right.
In that way of like you click on story mode and it plays a linear story where X, Y, and Z happens and it's canon. But Japanese story, like Japanese fighting games, never had story modes like that in their
Right.
fighting games. It was more like you would play through a character's arcade mode or whatever, and then you would get various cutscenes and endings on what may happen, what could
Yeah.
have happened,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And you wouldn't learn about what actually happened until the next game. In the next game, you would learn, oh, actually, this character killed this character, and that's why they're not here anymore. And you'd be
Yeah.
like, oh shit, like but you may have seen that in like someone's cutscene, but you don't know if that shit's real or not. But like all
Yeah.
that stuff is gone because like that's stuff that you have to pay people to animate and do all that shit when you could just make one streamlined story. You can say, okay, well, the characters that are going to be in it are only going to be like 25% of the cast. So like we don't have to try and think about why we got to put Xiao Yu in the fucking game or in the story. Why we
Yeah.
got to put Gamryu in the story. Why we got to put every character, right? It's just gonna okay, Kazuya, Jin, Heihachi, Lars, Alyssa, Lee. That's it.
You know, and that's
Audio. That's it. That's all you really need. It's like so. That's why.
and
it's a
that's
focus on
the
esports.
that's the
and-
craziest thing though, because I know the same thing. Like the thing back in the day with the storylines that I actually really liked and enjoyed about like just Tekken in general was that everybody's either their backstory line, because the beginning of their storyline is what pretty much heavily mattered when you first started playing. Like I liked it when you find out that Brian Fury is dying because the cybernetics are starting to shut down. Like those little stories right there at the beginning, that's what's facts. And
Yeah.
who they were beefing with around that too, that was facts. Like when you don't waste time about it, it's just like the character that once was cool, you kind of start to question if that character even has meaning now. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's just like, why are they there if we're focusing on these characters? And it's just like, okay, we already know, Ahachi is dead. He's dead this time. That motherfucker got dropped off in lava. We know he did. Hopefully he did. It make most sense.
Yeah.
Now it's between Kazuya and Jin. So,
Mhm.
My whole entire thing with that is that, okay, if we have a fight with them, it's not over. It's not even over then because shit, we still got Lars. He still, Hachi messed around. So,
Yeah.
it's still shit. Like what's gonna happen to that? Is it set up that Kazuya might end up taking the W and Jin might die? Like we don't know. We just know that Jin has a powerful demon form. Whoop de fucking do. But the difference between Kazuya is he pretty much is his demon form. Like
Yeah. Kazuya is. Well, that's the thing. Like, well, okay. Like, uh, what's the best way I can say this? There are two different type of fighting game fans.
right.
There's the competitive fighting game fans, and sometimes there's some bleed over. But for the most part, there's two types of fighting game fans. There's the competitive fighting game fan that does not give a rat's ass about Kazuya's story, about Heihachi's story, about anyone's story.
Most
The
definitely.
only thing they care about is does 442 with Heihachi push back? How far? What's the frame data on it? What, et cetera, et cetera. Data that's going to help them win in a competitive match. And then there's the opposite. There's the person who plays the game because they like these characters, they like the art, they like they're a casual fan, I guess is what you would call them.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
the casual fan of this thing. They like it just because Kazuya looks cool. He has a red eye and he can shoot a laser out of his fucking head. That's cool, you know?
Yeah.
I think that fighting games as a whole, not all of them, but the majority of them are moving towards a focus of catering towards the competitive fan. That's why you don't see that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, all the stuff you're talking about, like you're talking about, like, well, where's this story and blah blah, or like, why isn't this like being explained, or where's this gonna go? And it's like, well, because they don't care about that. That stuff is secondary now. It's like, or,
I definitely
it's-
agree.
yeah. I mean, like, to be quite honest, even though like I agree with you, like the way that, like, I like that stuff. I'm one. I love that type of stuff. The stuff that you're talking about. I like fighting game lore, but I don't know if you paid attention to like Street Fighter V, but they did an awful job. Like that was one of the ones where they did like an awful job with the main story. If you play like the little side stuff, it's cool.
Yeah.
You know, but like if you play that main story, it's like the people who were writing it, not only did they not give a shit, they completely didn't even understand any of the characters at all. Like they didn't even understand how the characters were. Like they wrote the character, like for example, like Juri, like she's supposed to be a psychotic person that only finds joy and like breaking people down and breaking them off. Like,
Yeah.
and she specifically likes beating people who think they're hot shit. She's like, oh, you think you're hot shit? I'm going to fucking, bury you. It's like, but it's like, so she had this rivalry with Chun-Li, and that's perfect, right? That's
Right.
like, damn, that's a perfect rivalry. And Cammy would always try to get in between and be like, hey, don't hurt my friend. And Juri just did not even see Cammy as a thing. She was like, get out of my way. I don't care about you. But like in 5, they just switched everything. It's like they didn't get it. Like Juri was like, she would just look at Chun-Li and be like, hey, whatever. And then like she was like, oh, Cammy, hey, let's be pals. I need to save your fucking friends. It's like, save. Juri doesn't save anyone. She doesn't care about any. Why is she a hero now? Saving people for no good reason. And like Juri broke every bone in Chun-Li's body, and Chun-Li's just standing there looking at Juri like, hey, Juri. I'm like, about that time when she put you in a fucking full body cast in the hospital. It's like, we're just not gonna have a revenge match over that. It's like there were perfect opportunities to do really dope shit in that story. Like you could have had a revenge match between Chun-Li and Juri.
Yeah.
That would have been tight. But because you don't actually understand anything, that could have been something that, I get the competitive people, they don't give a fuck. That's fine. Don't worry about that. You're already making a game that's competitive and shit. Cool. But if you're going to make a story mode, you could have made the story mode that you made didn't have to be like that. It didn't take more effort to just understand the shit that you already made.
Exactly.
It's like, just have Chun-Li fight Juri. That would have been tight. And then people would have been like, damn. Like, that's going to bring more people into your product, to your game, because they're going to see like, wow, that was fucking cool.
Because you have
people talk shit, huh?
I say you have people who, main thing is lore. Of course you have a lot of folks who are there literally just for the fighting. No, there's nothing wrong with that, but give it to the folks, man. If you're gonna say, oh yeah, we have all of this lore and you got shit everywhere, that's not what it's about. Then like I would give Mortal Kombat their props. Now the story has changed up a lot.
Oh, we talking about Mortal Kombat?
No, not the movie, bro. We talking about the video game. the movie was hot doo-doo water, but when it comes to the game, I love it that it's a fighting game that can tell a great fucking story. Like, when you watching it, that's a movie within itself. We did not need the HBO special fucking Mortal Kombat that came out, because that's, once again, trash.
Man, that John looked like a CW special.
It looked like a CW episode. Yeah, you absolutely right. It looked like an episode. It didn't look like no no movie that they would play on there. But
Yeah.
Go be with your family.
and you know, like what dumbfounds me is the simple fact that a lot of folks gave that bitch a high rating. Like I literally know a person who gave the game a 9, and which, you know, Lord forgive them, you know, they don't understand that they don't know the storyline. Like
Hey, no, look, some people just like to eat shit, man. You can't be mad at them for that.
I can't be mad at that. You're right.
One sec. Before I go to Josh is here, I have to say something. Josh, I can't buy the game, man. It's just
Hey,
it's
what
so
game?
fucking.
What are you talking about? John, no.
John,
Don't do this
Josh
to
is
me.
so
John.
fucking bad. Josh, it got worse. Josh,
you're
it
doing
got worse.
you're doing God work by not buying that
It
game.
got worse.
You're
Nah,
doing
man.
Like
Play
every
the
time
next
they
beta.
update it, it gets worse. Literally, the best version of the game was the first demo they had at Frosty Faustin's back in 2020, and it's only just gotten worse. Like every time, I'm just done, man.
No, John. See,
I
you need to
can't
stop being
even do
so
it for
negative.
Chris.
Stop
I
being
can't do
so
it for Chris,
negative.
man.
Stop
Chris
it.
can go and buy that game, and Chris can have fun. Chris can finally get cold and get out of pool of that tournament. Look, I'm gonna be cheering,
This one
but I
makes
can't
itself
do it, man. This game, they
Nah,
fucking
man. Look, you just need to play the next beta.
man. It's gonna, the next thing is gonna be even worse. They're just gonna say, fuck Air Dash. You can't do it anymore.
But hey, but hold on, wait a minute. If you send in your feedback request, maybe they'll do something about it.
Man, well, you know, Chris wrote a damn essay of feedback. I was like, man, you waste your time, man. That shit doesn't actually matter. He's like, no, I'm gonna do it, man. Chris spent half an hour writing that shit and edited it, bro.
So I said that shit a year ago, right?
Yeah.
I said that shit a year ago. I just want to make that record that I did that shit a year ago, right? I said that they weren't gonna fucking listen to you guys, and it was gonna get fucking worse. It was gonna keep going in that direction. I literally said that, right? Okay, I just want to make sure we all know. All right.
Oh shit.
I just don't get it, man.
I'm not. I
It's
don't have superpowers. I'm using the like the same eyes, brain, senses that every human being has. Everybody can do it. All right, nothing special. So just saying, it's obvious.
Hey, John, but it's Guilty Gear, man. Come on.
It's not, dude. This is like someone like made a mod for Street Fighter 5. They're like, all right, let's give them like some shitty fucking air dash that does nothing. Let's let them run, and let's restrict their options even more than Street Fighter 5 already has. And there you go. That's right.
Hey, man, no, but like, it's okay. Look, I understand what you're trying to say, but maybe if you just go ahead and submit some feedback.
The only feedback I'm gonna give Dice Game, I'm about to flip his fucking ass for making this shitty game. Like,
Hey, look, hey, John, maybe if you give him $60 now.
Dude, like, they need money so that they can make the better
man.
game
It'll fund the development of the game
later. Right. You remember when Sign? It was
It was a blessing the way that game came out. Like, that game was bad for what Guilty Gear was back then. But compared to now, that shit might as well be the best game ever made.
Dude,
Ever.
no, but Sign was bad, okay? So like, come on, like,
Hell
like
no.
we're just
Sign
getting like,
needed work. This
Look,
shit is
dude.
just bad. This shit is bad. And
Look,
how,
I'm just saying.
you know how we be talking about how some people can eat shit and smell? Literally, everybody in this game just smelling shit. I can't even, and I know the truth. I know the full contents of the shit they're eating. And I can see them smelling. I'm like, man, you guys are just.
Yeah,
There's
you can
something
see it
wrong
in their
with you
teeth.
guys.
You can see it in
Yeah,
their
the
teeth. You
teeth
can
is
see the
brown.
lima beans. You can see the lima beans.
Oh, that's terrible.
fucking
All
corn.
kind of shit, man.
Yeah,
That's not so
broccoli.
bad, guys.
And you're just like, oh.
You see, like, while you guys were trying to download this shitty demo to a shitty game, you could have been playing fucking Monster Hunter with me.
I know.
No.
I could have been a Monster Hunter World on PC with Josh. We could have been laughing, having fun. I would have had a good time. But no, I wasted my whole fucking night trying to play this shit game. And after an hour of trying to get in, just to have my fucking soul sucked out of my body. And
Damn.
Josh, I cut that shit off and I turned on DBZ and went into training mode. Like that's how over I was. I was like, yeah, I can't touch this fucking
But,
game.
I mean, like, you know, the thing is that the first versions of fighting games are always bad.
The third fucking version. Oh my god.
Like, come on, don't you want, like, I get it. Okay, yeah, maybe it's a bit different. But, like, you know, come on. Like, if you get it now, like,
It'll
you're
get good later.
It'll get good later. And we'll get, like, the better version of the game. And it'll be good. You know, I'm sure they're going to listen to us. Just like, let's write some more feedback. And...
You know what I realized?
That they weren't
fighting
gonna
game
listen to
fans,
you.
dude. Fighting game fans are fucking simps, dude. Because actually, I can't wait until tomorrow. And the chief offenders, fucking Kizzy K, fucking Sajam, and fucking all these other folks, and be like, oh yeah, it's promising. I like the direction the game is going in. I just hope that they will listen to feedback and say this. Like, shut the fuck up, you fucking simps. Like, how do you not see what the fuck's going on? It's not getting any better.
It's so nice to see when people get the eyes.
Oh
Man,
god.
When they call it
I tried.
This one makes it. I believe it when
seeing, man.
I
But I'm
believe it
actually
when
not gonna buy this
$60
shit.
hasn't left his fucking bank account.
I'm gonna buy something else. I'll go buy fucking Monster Hunter Rise finally.
Believe it
Like-
when the game is out and you are not playing it. I don't buy that shit for fun.
Dude,
The only
You're right, Devin. You're right. I need to slow down.
only person I fucking believe is my buddy, because the pure vehement and hatred that I can feel through keyboards through the internet. There's no fucking way. Yeah, of course. And then he was writing me paragraphs like, this is why this is complete dog shit. And it's like, if I ever get a chance to even touch this fucking game, it'll only be to make people never want to touch this fucking game. It's like I will literally just, I was like, oh dude, you making me want to buy it, dude. Like, I can't wait to get it. I was like, dude, I'm gonna become the king, whatever cheap shit I can press and mash. Oh, dude. Top,
Look, I'm gonna tell you, you gonna push that cheap shit, and you ain't gonna feel any joy doing that. That's how
Look,
fucking bad this game is.
I'll feel. You probably right.
Three move Tina is like better than this entire game.
No, you're right. Look. I don't find the joy. Look, that's why I don't play online. You see, I don't find the joy when I'm playing it online because I can't see the guy's reaction. It's way better when I'm sitting down next to a guy.
I agree. I
And
agree.
he's like, he's like, oh yeah, like we're just, and they're like, you play DOA? I'm like, not really. I'm a Soul Calibur player. And they're like, oh okay, and they're thinking, okay, well this should be a decent win, or maybe he's bluffing. And then I'm with Tina, and I'm just holding the block button like this, and I'm like, let's see if he throws me. And he started pressing buttons, punch. I'm like, what an idiot. Right. I'm like, okay, this guy doesn't know how to fucking play the game. I'm telling him, when I got my guard up, I'm essentially saying, please throw me right now. Please throw me. You can't play throws in the air. This says, please throw me, please. And he had punched me. Idiot. Throw. So I throw him, and I'm like, well, he's dead now, because he's going to get up. I'm going to do body slam. He doesn't know how to get out of there. He's going to get hit, and then I'm going to body slam over his body, and then I'm going to fucking back throw him. Ooh, a German suplex, bitch. And then he's going to be across the screen. I'm going to run up, giant shining wizard, bitch. And then he's going to be like, ah. Or I'm going to do run up 66K. And then knee, and then boom, and you're dead. You don't know what happened to you. You're like, what just happened to me? I'm like, I just ran the game on you. Then next time he's like, well, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna block. Then I'm like, throw. You're dead. And then he's like, oh, well, I'm going to get up. And I'm like, 6. Then that's when the 6 PP comes out. 6 PP? 6 P? 6 PP? 6 PP 2B? 6 P? 6 PP? 6 PP? Oh, I got on counter hit. K! Oh, yeah. And they don't know what to do. They could just mid-counter. But the few times they do, I'm like, Razor's Edge, all your health is gone. And the look on their face when they just give up, their hands go slack, their arms go slack on the controller. I'm like, oh, this guy's dead.
Boy, I be loving that shit. It's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck you over with anything now.
Yeah.
You done given up? All right, I'm about to clown on your ass.
Yeah, and fucking Tina has all types of throws that are just fun to do. Like, oh, JOS bomber, boom. Oh, time to do this combo throw, boom, boom. Like, and they're like, oh, here he go. He's fucking doing 6 PP. I'll just do 6 PP all day. I'll say, okay, let's see if you can be 6 PP. 6 P, 6 P, 6 PP, 6 PP, 6 PP, 2P, 6 P. Oh, Razor's Edge, you're dead. Oh, shouldn't have fucking countered. Shouldn't have countered. That's the mix-up, you know. So it's like, but doing that shit online, okay, I win. So what? They quit. But when it's a tournament, they can't quit.
Yeah, they
have to
stuck.
sit there.
He's not lying.
They're like, so they're like, oh yeah, let's play again. I'm sitting there like happy, like, this is tight. I can't wait to do that shit. Yeah. Oh, electric cancel.
Yeah, the dude sitting there like, that's having fun.
I was like, I can't wait to fucking do this shit on him again.
Oh
It's tight.
man.
Yeah, man. But online sucks. I want to do that in real life.
Hey, John, I don't think you're being fair, man. This game looks pretty tight. The art is really good.
Hey, I'll appreciate it artistically. I might like just watching videos and study animation. Like, hey, I'll do that. You know, but fuck playing that shit. You know, it's yeah. I don't even want to think about that fucking game.
Like,
man.
maybe I get it. Maybe like, you know, you don't need to play it now, but I'm just saying that like in the future, like maybe you should still pick it up. It's gonna have rollback, you know.
Why does shit have to get the good neck code, man? It's like games I don't want to play and games that are 20 years old.
But why is it that what happens is that the games that get rollback tend to be shit?
That's a good question.
Right. Or it'll be something
Like, or the other way around. Why is it that a game that used to be good, all of a sudden it gets rollback, and then
when no one wants to fucking play it?
Yeah, right.
That's a good
Say
question.
something, man. Look, all right, these Arc System fanboys, they'll always be like, man, the first person in every Arc System game sucks. And they always do compared to what they end up being. Like, you know,
Yeah, that's true. That's true of fighting games.
Everyone's like, oh, Calamity Trigger. Oh, Calamity Trigger was
Yeah,
garbage.
dude, that's true of all fighting games. That's true of all fighting games. Yes.
I have never seen a first version of Arc System fighting game be this fucking bad. Like, Calamity Trigger sucked. And I was like, man, Calamity Trigger not as good as Guilty Gear.
Yeah, let me tell you the difference.
But it's way better than this.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you the difference. It's very easy to spot. You can tell. When Calamity Trigger came out, no one said this is bullshit. Everyone was like, this is hype. And not like fake hype. Everyone was actually hype, and they actually wanted to play it, and they only found out it was bullshit later on. Once they accrued knowledge over, on the game over time, they said, wow, this game is bullshit. You can just fuck this game up. It was over time. So retroactively, you're looking back and saying, well, that game was bullshit. But you didn't know that when you were playing the fucking game at the time, right? The difference with this game is that you can clearly see it. Even you don't have to touch it. You don't even have to touch the fucking game. You can see it coming from a mile away. It's easy to spot, right? It's very easy to spot. But the thing is that people have to pretend like it's not there. John, this is the thing. We all know. Let's just be real here for a fucking second. There are things about the game that we all agree is dog shit. We all don't like it. They're bad things. But we can't talk about it. And you know why? Because everyone agrees it's shit already. And essentially, there's nothing to talk about. So it's either are you going to buy the game or you're not going to buy the game. People who want the game to be bought because they either have some financial benefit in it or they have some other benefit from it that they want it to succeed and whatever, they're going to promote people to buy a game and ignore the bullshit.
That's true.
The people who don't give a fuck about the success of the series, you know, they don't care. They're just going to say, no, this game sucks. But they're going to get tired of being in a vacuum. They're going to get tired of saying, dude, doesn't this fucking suck? The movement sucks. And then everyone just turns their head and walks away. And they're like, am I fucking nuts? What, am I crazy? You know, that person gets tired of saying something. And that's the point. They do that so that you will shut the fuck up. But what they don't realize is that these people who have complaints are the key to giving you success. They're not they're complaining because what their all complaints are is, I want to give you money. However, I cannot because there is a roadblock in my way. And if you will remove this roadblock, I will give you money. Now, of course, removing a roadblock costs money, time, effort, and the developer may disagree with you. So they're going to test you to see if you're actually made of what you're fucking saying. You know? Yeah, let's see what they're fucking, you know, got their money where their mouth is. So they're not gonna just remove it just because you say so. They're gonna go in the direction they believe is right, like any developer would.
Yeah.
And you think just by you saying and crying about it that they're gonna change anything? They're not gonna change a damn thing unless it doesn't do well. Then they're gonna wonder why it didn't do well. Oh, why didn't it do well? Then all of a sudden the complaints have value. They're gonna say, oh shit, these complaints have value now because we can look through these and see what is it that people didn't like. But
I'm talking about that's
the worst thing that
facts.
could happen is that, yeah, I mean, the worst thing that could happen is that it succeeds. Because if it succeeds, oh well, that's your game. Forever. Every next game that comes out, don't fool yourself into thinking that all of a sudden that you're going to get some radically different game next time. You're not. Once it gets baked into the DNA of your game, it's over. That's what happened to Soul Calibur. I'm not telling you this shit because I'm just making shit up off the top of my head. I've experienced it. When Soul Calibur 3 came out, it radically changed the DNA of the game. That's what you're going through right now. And most of the Soul Calibur fans, a lot of
Soul Calibur 3 is a godsend compared to this shit.
I understand.
I had fun when I turned on Soul Calibur 3.
I get it. But what I'm
There's
trying
like
to
no
say,
comparison, man.
it is. There is a comparison. Like, because my point is that 2 and 3 are radically different from one another. They are not the same game. And that is the exact same as this. They're different. And what I'm trying to say is that if this game ends up becoming successful, you can best believe that this will be the foundation for future Guilty Gear games. Guaranteed.
No, see, I'm gonna tell you right now, this game is going to be the most successful Guilty Gear, and it's not anything to do with how the game plays, just the fact that they literally never advertised their games in the past. It would just be, oh, Daisuke will fucking make this fucking game and put all this shit in it that they like, and then put it in the arcade, and that's literally it. And the only people who will find out about the game are fucking hardcore arcade players, and they will buy this shit. And like, for some reason, Daisuke thought that was okay for him to like fucking run his business like that. Like, have you ever seen a Guilty Gear commercial in your entire life?
No.
Like there's none. There's nothing. They literally don't advertise these games ever. Like, Xrd on PC, first of all, the game came out a week before it was supposed to, with fucking no notice from anywhere. They literally posted on the Steam page, kept you waiting, huh? The game was out. I was like, seriously? No one knew this game was fucking coming out. Like, how are you supposed to sell a game that no one knows? And it's like, that's how they've always done business. And then for fucking Strive, the first time ever, they fucking advertised the game, and they had the fucking show on the main stage of EVO, like with fucking over 250,000 people watching. You know, the most exposure Guilty Gear has ever gotten before release.
Right.
And it had
Yeah,
to
I
be for
agree.
this game. this
I
game.
know. I know how you
It's
feel.
like Xrd could have sold this well. But no,
Yeah,
you didn't
I
advertise
agree.
it. You didn't have to change the game. You just had to
I
let
agree.
people know that the game
I
fucking existed.
agree.
That's
Everything
all
that
they
you're
ever
saying-
had to do.
I agree with you.
Man.
Everything that you're saying doesn't go against what I'm saying. That's exactly what I agree with. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right.
Selling Guilty Gear ever, and this is
And it will be. You're
Strive.
right.
It's gonna be Strive X, Strive X2, Strive XX Reloaded. It's all
Hey,
Strive.
hey,
I'm
John.
gone.
Hey,
I'm
John.
gone.
John. I'm
What?
sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Man.
yeah, every time.
Is this how DOA felt? Is this
Oh.
how DOA felt? Or this is worse than DOA? I think this is worse than
Yeah,
DOA.
this is way worse than DOA. Like DOA, because let me tell you why it's worse. Because DOA 6 failed. That's a good thing.
Yeah, but this is gonna succeed, so yeah, it's
Yeah.
way worse.
DOA 6 failed, and all the people, and it failed for all the reasons that we said it was going to fail for. We were like, dude, you can't strip the shit out of the fucking game, and do this. That there are a ton of people who love that part. Casual and the competitive. You need both. You need both for DOA. That's why 5 was so successful, because it brought in both. And so do 5. Everyone's saying do 5, do 5. Everyone loves 5. Even the
Right.
fucking salty people that's mad. I hate those incels that keep complaining about titties and titties and sex. They like 5. If you want to please everybody, the fucking incels and the fucking competitive people, then fucking make 5. Make a game like 5 where it has all of it in there. That's all anybody's fucking saying. So when 6 failed because of poor business practices, because of lack of content, because of stupid content that no one enjoys, reuse old costumes that aren't cool costumes. They're not like legacy
Yeah,
costumes.
and they were selling them too,
Shall I
man.
choose
Yeah.
Like every time a new pack came out, it was just shit I'd seen in 5. Like,
Yeah, but it wasn't even like,
come on.
oh, this is a cool, desirable old costume. Like, oh, this is Tina's DWA DOA 1 costume or something. It wasn't like that. It was just like, here's this old nurse costume we sold for like $5 in DOA 5 is now it's in this game. I'm like, I can go to a modder and he
Please
can
come
get
again.
that for free.
Naturally.
Why would I pay you for that?
Facts.
Like these modders out here, you paying them, and they're doing crazy ass shit to DOA 6. And I'm like, I should be paying you to do that, DOA. Why am I paying this modder to do it? You should be doing this. And I'm not talking about new mods and shit. These modders are adding crazy shit to the game. Like, oh look, this is Hayabusa's costume from this game. Oh, this is fucking Mai's costume from Maximum Impact. Oh, this is this. Yeah, I'm like a Tifa costume. It's like, why isn't this in? And I know why, because
for your
they
patronage.
had an over.
Welcome,
They wanted it to be esports so badly that they were afraid of doing all this stuff. And then like halfway, no, not even halfway, I would say 80% into their like marketing and stuff, they realized they made a fucking mistake because Japanese fans were just totally uninterested in the game, and they realized they had to market it completely differently to Japanese people. They were like, oh, wait, we still have titties. And then that conflicted with everything they said.
Exactly.
And then they created the core values meme because fat boy Joey Wheeler or Joey fucks kids did the thing. And he's like, oh, our core values, and then that was it.
Please
Like
come again.
DOA did a bunch of things that killed it, but that's a good, again, going back to it, that's a good thing because it'll die. It sucks that Shimbori
just thinking
had to
of
take the
ways to
fall
pass
for it
the
because I really don't
time.
think it was his fault.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. I think it's all those other people that are still there. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that when DOA 7 comes out, it's not gonna be good because Shimbori was the
DOA
last.
7's coming out.
Yeah, of course.
Man.
Not anytime soon. But like people gotta realize that fighting game franchises don't actually die
Pay me no
unless it's like irrelevant.
Thank you
But
for your
DOA is always
patronage.
relevant because it's good. It's just like Resident Evil. Resident Evil will never die.
That's facts.
There will be new Resident Evil. There will be new Resident Evil games after we're dead,
That's facts.
guaranteed. Like so, Like, these franchises will never die. They just go through prolonged periods of time where they may or may not get a release because it did poorly, and so now they have to get their money back in some other way. And then they say, "Damn, we need to make money somehow." Okay, we need to make a deal, and that's how Soul Calibur 6 came to be. Because Soul Calibur 6 wouldn't have ended up the way it was if 5 didn't fail. 5 failed, and Harada literally went to like what was left of Project Soul. No, he went to his own team because Okubo was working on. He was the battle director for Tekken 7 in the beginning, and he said, "Hey, look, Soul Calibur is literally going to go down a really dark road if someone doesn't go and do something about it, and I can't do it." So he sent Okubo to do it. He was like, "Yeah, you be the director. I'm going to put your name as the director for the next Soul Calibur game." And so Okubo said, he looked at everything. He said, "What do people actually like about Soul Calibur?" And he looked at all the mistakes that the Soul Calibur games have been making, and he tried to reverse as many as he could.
All right.
And in my opinion, he did a great job. He's like, "Let's bring all the characters back that people like. Let's make the system. Let's make movement good again. You can actually move. This is the best movement has been since 3. It's not better than 2. It's not even on 2's level, but it's way better than 5 and 4. It's like, I would say it's probably around 3. You know, all the characters got their move list back. They got their moves. Like characters there's content in the game. Characters have multiple costumes, even though they're not selectable in the menu. Like, they're not selectable in the, like, you know, there's just colors. So people will, like, people who don't play the game, they'll be like, "Oh man, there's no like costume A, costume B," but they are. You just have to go customize them and put them on. Like, all the stuff that people liked about Soul Calibur, the story mode is heavily expanded because a lot of people who like Soul Calibur, they really love the lore of Soul Calibur because it's really well thought out and expensive. So he was like, "I'm going to make a Soul Calibur game where it is literally just about what made Soul Calibur great, which was Soul Edge." This game takes place during Soul Edge, Soul Calibur 1, and Soul Calibur 2. That's it. And so characters that come from 3 and 4 and stuff, it's cool to see them in this era because then we get to see new sides of them. Like, well, what was Setsuka doing during Soul Calibur 2 and 1? You know, what was Hilda doing during these times? These characters. So it was like he did all this shit. There's a complete fan service game. And when I remember, because DOA 6 and Soul Calibur 6 was coming out around the same time, and I remember IGN had asked Okubo. No, it wasn't IGN. It was IGN, actually. Let me take that back. But it was at E3. And they asked him, it was like, "Yeah, so, you know, you have a lot of games, fighting games that, you know, have a heavy emphasis on esports. And you even have like Dead or Alive 6, you know, that's coming out, and it has a really big focus on esports and everything. And we're wondering, like, is that something that, like, you guys are interested in, you pushing esports and stuff too?" And Okubo grabbed the mic and he said, "We're just trying to make a Soul Calibur game for Soul Calibur fans. We're not trying to do anything with esports, but if the fans want to."
In all honesty, though,
then that's what they can do.
I'm gonna be realistic though when it comes to esports. Like, if you've noticed, anything that's jumped on esports has not everything, but a lot of things that have jumped on esports aren't as good because they're missing components.
Well, yeah, because they have to focus. Like the amount of resources it takes to actually balance things constantly.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
It takes, right. So those resources that could be used into making the game in one way, now you have to focus on balancing the shit. And then on top of that, the type of content that you can have in your game changes. Well, theoretically.
Yeah.
Because look at Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur just said, "Fuck it, we don't give a fuck. Put nipples on Taki. Put I have Ivy wear that string thing." Like, it didn't matter. And that game is doing relatively well in esports, better than Dead or Alive 6. You know, it was doing well. It was at Evo twice.
Yeah.
Okay. It had multiple tournaments. It was in every major tournament. It was doing very well. before COVID killed everything. But it was like it
Yeah.
was doing pretty damn well, right? Relatively. And it's like, but these other games feel the need to restrict the type of content that they make because they don't want to get the call of, oh well, you know, Coca-Cola said they weren't Red Bull said that they weren't in favor, they weren't comfortable supporting this game with this sex appeal in it or whatever it is that's in it, so they're going to have to pull
Titties are
it.
too big.
Yeah, but like they don't even want the possibility of that happening. They don't know if that's gonna happen. Like when people say like, oh, like Arby's and shit is controlling video games, you know, people will say, haha, that's funny. That's not, it isn't like Arby's is calling up Capcom and telling them what to do. You're right, that's not what it is. You're an idiot. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that they are afraid of their sponsors at any moment saying they're uncomfortable with something. And they don't know what it could possibly be. It isn't like the sponsor telling them what to do, but it's an illicit, soft fear that the sponsor may pull. And you need that money if you're going to be esports, right?
Right.
Because you need prize pools. You need to be able to balance the game. You need to release content in a timely manner that's based around all that stuff. So you need the money from sponsors.
Yeah. I agree.
Right. Yeah, but look at Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur 6 said, yeah, we're not going to do any of that. They just made a fun game that Soul Calibur fans liked. It revitalized the fucking franchise, brought it back from the dead. It had multiple tournaments around. They planned for one season. That's it. They said, okay, there's just going to be a season 1, and that's it. And when season 1 was over, SNK went to them and said, hey, look, if you put Halmaru in Soul Calibur 6, because people really like this game, if you put Halmaru in Soul Calibur 6, we'll fund a season 2. And they were like, okay. Why the fuck not? Sure. We only planned to put Cassandra, Amy, 2B, and fucking Tira in the game. That was it. That was going to be our game. But now we can put other characters in the game that people were asking for, like Setsuka and Hilda and fucking Quang and shit. Like, we put all these characters that people like. And yeah, we'll get one guest character, Halmaru. Cool. You know? And so, like, although they weren't aiming at being esports, they got to be esports without sacrificing who they were, because they weren't aiming at it. Because in actuality, when you make something interesting, it'll become esports, even if the game is broken as shit, like Soul Calibur 6 was. Like, that game was fucking crazy broken with the first version, and it made it interesting. People liked seeing fucking Aswell fuck people up. People liked seeing Ivy do all this crazy shit on people.
Yeah,
So-
that's our thing though.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm going on a big tirade, but I just feel like it's so annoying that people don't get it yet. It seems so obvious. All the examples are already there. Everything is already played out already. You don't have to speak in Right, you don't have to speak in hypotheticals anymore. It's here. You can just look at it. You can look at the history of different fucking games and how things have happened in your lifetime, your experience, and you can just look at it and say, boom, that's it. Like, it's not hard. It's not hard to see the fucking cause. It's this. Here. Right here. You know? But I don't know. But I'm sorry for your loss, John.
I'm not. I fucking told you. And you're
No, I'm
like-
sorry. It's not his fault. He didn't do
Hey
anything
man,
wrong.
I gave the game a chance, man. I gave it a fair chance.
Yeah.
I want to see what they're gonna do, but this late in the game, it only gets worse every time. I'm off the boat, man. I jump ship. Yeah.
But
When I was like, man, yeah, I guess I gave swim. I was gonna sit here. But, no, see, I'm gonna start drowning, but then it's gonna roll back. See, since I got roll back, it's gonna be fine, right?
Yeah, but you gonna skip
maybe I
right
can
to the part where you're
feed
falling
back,
off the.
rolling back and feeding back, boy.
Yeah. Join the club, man. Your favorite game died? Dang. That sucks. Mine too, bro. Mine too.
Man, which one of your favorite games are you talking about? 'Cause didn't all your
He's probably
favorite
dead or
shit
alive.
Yeah, it's
He's
dead
probably
or
dead
alive.
or alive. Dead or
Yeah,
Alive.
it's a Mega Man from me.
Yeah, like Tekken had to like.
Tekken is our refugee game. Yeah, both of
Yeah,
you.
Yeah,
Josh,
that's what
Tekken
it's
is our
always
refugee
been.
game.
But we've been calling Tekken the refugee game for like years, man. That shit.
But
Really
Tekken was our refugee game before it was fucking cool to be a refugee. It was our refugee game in 6. It was like, yeah, we're just playing 6 because,
I'll never get another Dead or Alive.
yeah, exactly. Wow, that was back then, right? That's when I realized, when 5 came out, I realized games don't do. Because I was like, wow, I never thought we would get another Dead or Alive game.
Yeah, I didn't believe it when
Alive
you
5.
said it. I was like, dude, we haven't seen that game in like 10 years. Like, that game came out when the 360 came out. And that was it.
Yeah, Dead or Alive 5 was so mind-blowing. It was so mind-blowing. Like, you couldn't believe it. It was tear-shedding worthy. Because, like, do you remember that trailer? You're on the raft, and, like, Kasumi is fighting, I forgot who she's fighting on the fucking, I think it's Ayane. She's fighting Ayane on that raft. And then you do the fucking power blow, and it goes in slow motion, and you can see the water droplets in the fucking air as she's fucking doing it. I was like, and then the stage moves, you start going downstream, then it collides to the end of a waterfall, there's a rainbow. I'm like, this shit is insane. Whoever this fucking guy is, good job. And new Shimbori.
Yeah, because Edagaki was long gone. He left after 4.
Oh, he was super long gone.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I thought we weren't going to get another one. I'm like, the main guy is gone, so fuck it.
Yeah.
And that shit came out, and I was like, holy shit. And then, like, I was like, I like the game so much. I like characters I didn't even play. I was like, Leon's not in the game. I cried. And then they're like, new version of the
Yeah,
game.
I
I'm
was
like,
mad as fuck at you because you were like, what's Leon not in? I was like, I was like, first of all, you're fucking lucky that you even got a DOA 5, and it's good. I was like, you're pissing me the fuck off. I wish I had a good Soul Calibur game because I didn't think Soul Calibur was gonna come back. I was like, Soul Calibur's never coming back. 4 is the last one, and it's a wrap. It's over with.
Well, a lot of
And I was
folks
like,
thought
I
that
wish I
though.
could get a fucking... Yeah, but you get a DOA 5. And this shit looks so fucking good. And I'm
you're
like,
crying over a
you're
character
crying
missing.
over one character that's missing. And it's not even your main. It's not even your main character. I can see if it was like Yane. It's fucking Leon. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. This guy's so stupid. Like,
Wait, you know
God.
the dude who was like basically Leo from Tekken?
No,
No,
you're thinking
Leon
of
is-
Elliot.
I'm thinking about it. Okay.
Yeah, Leon was the Italian who didn't look like an Italian at all.
I don't
Yeah.
even remember that character, man.
Yeah, he's
He's
not
the
very
turban.
memorable.
Yeah, I don't even know why I'm trying to describe him.
Yeah, like, dude, you cannot describe Leon to him. And
Oh, he had the turban. Yeah, he was that big dude who had kind of like he was like kind of tan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually.
I remember that dude with the turban.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that damn turban.
My favorite costume was the one we got the bullets. You got the
Yeah.
bullet. He wearing with the bullet belt on yeah, and the pants. That's my favorite
Yeah.
costume. Yeah, I like him when he don't have like a hat on or something, because you could just see that he kind of has a receding hairline. I like I like that shit because he looks like a real man. Like I don't like these pretty boys. I like these men that look like
Men.
That's why I didn't like. That's why I didn't like the new Bayman when they made him look like Chris Redfield. I didn't like that
Yeah.
shit. That was the one thing I didn't like about DOA 5. I was like, why does he look like that? Bayman in the original looked like the Russian dude that just like if he dies, he dies. He cracks with that. That's it. Like no, he just looked like
them for a small fee.
he was
He's literally Leon, because folks were making a joke like, "Oh, new Resident Evil trailer's out."
yeah.
He was running around in the middle of the fucking whatever the fuck he was doing.
Yeah, he looked just like Chris. I was like, what the fuck is this? Why does he has that dumb haircut? I was like, why does he have a haircut like that? That's just not a haircut that he would have. That I like that smooth, like jet black, like pulled back hair. It's like real simple. He just seems like a guy that was made to kill you. Like that's it. Like, and he doesn't care. And I feel like they took away all of Bayman's teeth. He was such a scary character, and then they made him not scary. I was like, no. But other than that, 5 was sick. Like 5 was a fucking awesome game, and but yeah,
This is all
yeah,
an investment.
man.
Maybe in 10 years you'll get your Guilty Gear back.
Man, maybe in 10 years I ain't even gonna touch a fighting game controller. In 10 years, I don't know. Man. Might be a wrap. Next year,
Yeah.
I might me and Taylor might be professional artists in 10 years, man.
Man, I might.
Yeah, might just say
Shit.
fuck video games forever.
Man, not
we don't have to
fucking
worry about them
might.
getting worse.
I'll be where fucking Harada is, have my own fucking goddamn YouTube show, being like, yeah, I was playing this game when I was a kid. Yeah, now I got people doing shit for me. Yeah, that's where I want to be when I'm Harada, fucking damn near 50. Cause I was watching Harada's show, Harada's Bar, and when he was talking to one of the Tekken players who was like 20 or whatever, and he was like, "Wait, what year were you?" And he was like, 2003. And he was like, "The PlayStation 2 is older than you." And he was like, "Yeah, I guess so." He was like, "Wow." He was like, "Holy shit, I'm old." he's like, "I'm so old." And then one of the guys that was there was Karada Sensei. So he was like, "Yeah, how you think I feel?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Dude, you were just making me feel like I was a young guy, and now I'm talking to this guy. He's making me feel like I'm like an old man." Damn, I remember when I was playing when Tekken 1 was a new thing. It's like, oh man. See, that's where I want to be, man. I want to have made franchises, and when I'm 50, they're talking about how the fourth one isn't as good as the second one. Can't wait to be at that point. But I don't want any of them to be dog shit. But, of course. But it's like, I want to be where Harada is right now. Where most of the Tekken games are good games. Yeah, you can look back on them and say, this thing was cheap, that thing was cheap, blah, blah, blah. But we all only recognize that years into playing the game. It
Yeah.
wasn't immediate. It was only after we played the game for 3 or 4 years that we were like, Bob's cheap. This character's fucking stupid. Or like, this shit was a fucking dumb tattoo. This shit's dumb. Like a bunch of shit that you thought were dumb, you didn't know that shit immediately. You had to figure that shit out. Like,
You actually played the game. And got
yeah,
good
you have to
enough
play the
like,
game. And that means you have to be interested in the game to play it, to find that shit out anyway. So people are interested in playing that. And you couldn't get a person to touch Tekken back in the day. Oh God, I hate the mainstream. I hate people. That's one thing I am jaded about. That's hard for me to get over. It's how people just follow. Oh, that's my food.
I hate it when people just order food and then in the middle of talking about something just go and get it.
Oh my God, shut up. Yeah, dude. Like, one thing I haven't gotten over yet is when people just jump on the shit because it's popular. I don't get that. Like, I can understand that maybe like something's popular, so you look at it and you just say, "Am I interested in this?" But I'm talking about people who literally just like, it's popular, so I'm going to do it. It's like, but how do you know if you like it or not? Like, you know, like how do you know if this is going to be something that you're going to enjoy? Like, I don't know.
Alright, guys, we gotta hit the sack. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, man.
All right, man.
All right, take it easy, my guy.
The sleep sad. Alright, Tyrone, nice hearing from you, man.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah.
Likewise.
10 days, 5 hours, 10 minutes, 15 seconds, 28 milliseconds.
Oh yeah, it's been like 2 years, 4 days, 20 milliseconds, and then 1 hour and a half.
Yeah, then, why the hour after the milliseconds, though?
Man, hey, cause sometimes you,
Everything fucked up today.
yeah, exactly. It's Twilight Zone.
Alright, guys. Alright, man. Peace out.
All right,
Yeah.
peace.
All right.
Sad panda. Wow, wow.
Yeah, man. I mean, he can be. I get it.
I
Like
definitely
I said,
do.
I ain't believing that shit. I ain't believing that shit until the game is out and he. You know what will make me believe it a lot more?
But
If he was like, I ain't believing that shit. So, and then that was it.
the other conversation.
In a conversation, yeah. But like all them strong passions and emotions and feelings and shit, that means you want to have it. You want it. You just don't like the way it is, and you haven't really said you're gonna not get it.
Yeah.
Like you're saying it, you want to not get it. But you're at the point where you're like, I shouldn't get this game. I shouldn't get it. I'm not having fun. But there's an urge within you that says, well, we gotta buy it because we're gonna get left out.
FOMO, man. Can't stop FOMO. FOMO,
Yeah.
too powerful.
FOMO, what's FOMO?
Fear of missing out.
Fear of missing out. Yeah, that's it. That's a good term.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that's it.
Yeah, it's a legit thing. Like, people actually do have a case of FOMO. Because, like, when everyone's enjoying something and you're just like, I used to have it bad. That's why I bought games a lot back then.
Oh,
I wanted to
yeah.
have it. But I saw that Vsauce episode, and that's when I found out what FOMO was. I was like, I'm fucking retarded? He's like, yeah, but we call it FOMO. It's like, okay. Yeah,
Damn.
that's pretty bad.
Feels like that's the majority of people now, right?
Yep.
That's sad.
But yeah,
People don't know what they like.
I'm talking about it's common. It's quite common though.
Yep. A lot more common than you think. A lot more people than you think. He's
I-
like, damn, I thought that nigga was stronger than that.
No, I'm gonna be real. I know I had that. I've definitely
Yeah,
had it.
Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, you ain't gotta rub it in.
Oh man, that shit was funny. Like, bruh, I know this about the game and I ain't got it. You do plug it up.
I didn't wanna believe it.
Yeah.
It was, it like
Yeah.
I would say this. It is a great game, but it's a streaming service game. And that's exactly what it is. Like a few years down the line, like I used to always talk about value of games. Like in today's time, it's kind of easier to tell, what games actually have value and what games in the long term won't. Like, you look for games that have playability. You look for games that have, a majority of the game is connected to it years after the game, after the
Have
servers go down.
longevity.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I can always say I can go back and play all of my Super Nintendo games. I can go back and play my Sega Saturn games and my Sega Dreamcast games, or 64, all of that shit that I have collected. I can go back and play those games. Now, they might play different because I haven't touched those games in a while. But like I said, after I get the hang of it, those games are once again fun with me. I got them in my collection. Now I also have games to still keep me humble about the shitty games that came out in the past, because I don't want to be that motherfucker be like, man, all our games was good in the past. No, believe me, I got games that are bad just to make sure I stay humble in that area. And it's something. Ooh, damn, you good?
Excuse me. Yeah, bourbon. My bad.
Okay. I was just trying to make sure you was good. But I always tell folks, when it comes to that type of thing, you kind of have to, you kind of have to be, honest with yourself. I know, like when it came to the Mortal Kombat, I of course I wasn't honest to myself, but there was also things that I did not know about that game. And of course I'm still a fan of Mortal Kombat. That ain't changing shit. But at the same time, I know the game, the movie sucked. I
Oh, yeah.
me as a
Yeah, 'cause
fan.
I wanted to talk to you about that.
Oh,
Eventually. I was like,
most
I
bro.
wonder what
I was.
Tyrone think of this Mortal
I'm not
Kombat.
even gonna lie to you, bro. I was actually going to make a video, but just life and taking care of a son right now, because me being a
Yeah.
father, that changes a whole lot of things for me. So
Yeah.
you know, I came to the realization though that, you know, like I said, yeah, if I wasn't looking at this as Mortal Kombat, this could be decent. But the simple fact that it carries the Mortal Kombat name and them doing some of the main characters wrong, like if you actually pay attention, because bruh, you know me, I'm gonna be on that Mortal Kombat ass. Liu Kang calls himself a champion. He can't call himself a champion because he never won the Mortal Kombat. Think about that. How is he a champion in this movie? He calls himself a champion.
Everybody's a champion because now it's just what do you call it? Participation trophy. Hey, you got the sticker.
And I'm talking about, and if you look at it that way, you're not wrong. You're absolutely right, and that's the part that blows my mind. That's the part that's crazy. And the whole entire thing of, oh, you gotta have a mark, that was never a fucking thing in Mortal Kombat. Like, I understand the whole thing with them wanting to have Scorpion's great grandson in here, but what fucks that whole entire logic up, that's the reason he came back in the fucking first place. His whole entire family, his bloodline, was completely wiped off. That was the whole reason of Scorpion. Now, to a fan who knows that, and you know about the lore, his lore out of everybody's story has stayed the same. Why would you fuck that up now? Why would you fuck something up that always can work good 90 years after we're dead and gone? Why would you fuck that up now?
Easy, because I'm not a fan of the franchise, but HBO gave me money, and so I directed it.
And see, that's where the problem lies. Like, I'm tired of these directors not knowing shit, and then it was just like, well, I didn't know.
Not caring. Not
You know,
caring.
no, you know, you know, of course, that's definitely it. But I'm also gonna blame it on a lot of these folks not knowing and get backfeed. No motherfucker don't take the time to look at wiki these days.
Yeah,
No,
'cause they don't care.
Yeah, because like, yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's literally that. They
It's
don't
not
care.
lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge is not a problem. That can be overcome.
Yeah.
Not caring.
yeah, and I'm talking
Can't
about
be overcome.
you're absolutely on that. Yeah, you're definitely absolutely right. But it's one of those things that it kills me because the bat chick, I can't remember the bitch's name right now, but that's what she's gonna be called. Look, she bitch right now. The simple fact that she was in the movie fucks the whole entire universe right up the ass. The point that I think Movado was in the movie, or not Movado, what's the motherfucking name? Cabal was in the movie. You know, like, and then he was already fucked up. Okay, Cabal was evil, yes, when he was a normal human. He changed his life around and then kind of just said fuck it. Yeah. You know, after you get set on fire, I can completely understand you saying fuck it at that point.
I like how like one sentence like, you know, this guy up there named Kano, real asshole. It's because of him I'm in this thing. I was like, okay.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie about Cabal's story. It's bounced around multiple times. The original story, he was attacked by Lin Kuei members, and you know, they didn't want to kill him, but they wanted to show him that they were nothing to be fucked with. So they cut his face up, and if he survived it, you know, he was gonna be crippled because he you know, he wasn't gonna be able to breathe right. That's what the whole respirator and the face mask came on to. Then later on, he gets set on fire. That makes more sense. Makes more sense. I'm not gonna lie. And then again, it was like Movado had ended up was it the smooth guy who was in Deadly Alliance. He was the motherfucker who killed him and took his swords. Or he thought. That's the funny thing about Mortal Kombat characters. If you don't chop off the head, they most likely gonna come back. Uh the problem with, like I said, the vampire chick being in the movie, she doesn't show up literally until Deadly Alliance. She's the person who trains Reptile into being a better Reptile version. And which, like I said, a lot of folks, if you don't know the story, you don't know the story. That's fine. But just take 15 seconds of your time. If you can open up the door for a person who's a Jehovah Witness, you should be able to take at least 15 minutes of your time to understand what's the main base of Mortal Kombat? What characters came first? Make the storyline match up. It doesn't have to be 100% accurate. You can change things around. That's okay. You know, a lot of folks was upset that Johnny Cage wasn't, you know, in the game. Okay, have him as like the spinoff for part 2. That's I don't give a fuck. He shouldn't be the only main character. You know, like that's another thing. Then why the fuck did my nigga, you know, Liu Kang was sorry in that movie. Sorry. Like he had no training. Like I'm talking about all this motherfucker was doing.
He was basically Aladdin. I was a street rat when
Exactly.
when found me.
Exactly.
Street rat.
And
street rat.
that's
I don't buy
that. But see, that's the problem though. Like when we get into the nitty gritty, the realistic points of Mortal Kombat, we all know that Liu Kang was an orphan. He was dropped off, like he was abandoned as a pup in the middle of nowhere. You know, the people who took care of him is, you know, Muriel and Eustace Bane. But you know, creepy things happen out of nowhere. You know, that I'm just it's the Courage Cowardly Dog story. But you know, still though, the funny thing is, it's just like, okay, if you're gonna make him into a street rat or whatever you would fucking call him, Aladdin, you know, damn, I'm trying to think of that King song he sung in that shit. Damn. But you know the one I'm talking about. You know the one I'm talking about. But like, if you're gonna make him be like the champion, in which we all know Liu Kang was supposed to be the more superior character, he always has been. Yeah.
For some reason, topsy turvy.
Yeah, and then it was just like, oh man, that one line that Cabal said as my homeboy was getting his soul sucked out of his body. That
soul
you know,
I love that the stream before it happened. It's like, what the fuck? What is this?
You know, he should have said pause after he said that, but it was all right with that happening. Like I said, I would have preferred him to get killed off by more from you know, middle foe. Like I'm not saying that, you know, Quan Chi, I mean not Quan Chi, but Shao Kahn, you know, damn Lord. Shang Tsung, I'm like with him, I'm not saying that he's a slaw character, but we all know that Liu Kang whoops his ass. You know, and in this movie, Liu Kang was having a fucking hard time with every goddamn thing. As soon as the bad guys came in, he looked like a bitch.
I like how you got taken out by Sub-Zero with one ice ball.
Yeah, like, don't even get me started on Johnny Cage. Like, oh, I can accept the hands being, you know, the whole entire arms being blown off. I can accept the story that yeah, you know who the fuck I'm talking. I'm so mad that I can't even think of this nigga name.
I was
like, man, I seen garbage. That's what I seen, and I think that, you know, like I told folks, I can understand where they had the story where they were explaining that, oh yeah, you know, the monks, they travel to different, you know, worlds, you know, different, you know, realms to get this material to make for his arm. The thing that was fucked up, they had my homeboy had like his arms looked like shit I could 3D print. You know, he looked like a crippled kid that shouldn't have been crippled with the body he had. And then he lifting up with a broken arm already, and somehow you telling me the hope to do that made his arms into the cool shit? No, fam.
You gotta believe.
No. No, the way they got their powers were real fucking stupid. You know, it's just like, oh, Kano,
they have powers is stupid.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have powers.
And see, that's the point. Like, Kano had cybernetics. That's why he was able to shoot out a laser. Jax, you know, he had robot arms. He also had gotcha. You know, my thing is, this motherfucker's supposed to be able to hit the ground and make a sound wave, you know, a shock wave from it.
There's special forces give him his arms after he tragically lost them in the line of duty. They're like, yeah, we can't have you.
Exactly.
Give you some fucking arms.
Exactly. And actually, And in two different stories of the original Mortal Kombat, they were exoskeleton layouts on his hand that he actually had. It wasn't until Mortal Kombat 9 that they changed it and had him have his hands blown off. He actually had actual arms up under it. But you know, they was just like, hey, fuck it, let's change it. Looks cool. And I didn't have a problem with that because I'm just like, it makes sense for him to have cybernetic arms. He had his shit blown off, but then he also
the fucking cybernetics is good.
exactly. And so like my whole entire thing was that you notice Jax didn't have any type of like main type powers besides just beating the nigga ass. Like y'all notice that?
He was already fucking people up before their arms.
Exactly. And see, that was the thing. It was just like, okay, what happened to this man, you know, doing like the sonic booms like he always has been able to do, or slamming into the ground. Oh, you know, even one of his famous lines like gotcha, and you know, pow pow. None of that, bro. And then the person he fights, y'all remember who he fought, right?
Oh, Reiko. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Okay, so let's fucking talk about him, all right? All right, this buttery teeth bastard gonna hop up in here acting like he motherfucking Shao Kahn. And I don't know what script I don't know who in the fuck wrote this story.
I
And
can't believe that's Reiko. It doesn't look like him.
no, it's not. It's not. Reiko, if you're gonna go with the younger version of Reiko, he looks a little bit more like Robin. You know, I'm just being realistic.
Yeah.
You know, the thing with Reiko is he's literally one of Shao Kahn's highest generals for a reason. Now, you know, the whole story with him, oh, well, you know, really he's Shao Kahn from a different dimension that didn't have the Dragon King. I can fuck with that. But when you got this motherfucker up in here looking like Georgie from Mouse and Men, bruh, I swear to God. I swear. Bro, you got me all type of fucked up. And then I know my boy wasn't rocking a bootleg version. He was rocking a Walmart version of Shao Kahn's fucking hammer.
Screaming and yelling and shit. I'm like,
yeah,
it's Reiko. When I first saw him on the screen, I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And he said Reiko, I was like, "Oh." No.
When he said that, bro, I was hurt. Because for folks who know Reiko and know his, you know, at least know a little bit of his lore, off the bat, just like I said before, he's one of Shao Kahn's general. He never served Shang Tsung. He would never do that. That's one of the things too that was a problem. The second thing with that whole entire BS is, you know, he always planned to actually later on as he got stronger, he was planning on killing Shao Kahn. That's literally his whole insight mission, to do jobs for him, get stronger, learn information, become more powerful. If it was one thing too that was actually very accurate about it, and I think it was Daily Alliance or it was in Mortal Kombat 4, where when you're fighting, if you look at his background, the background stage is in his quarters, and inside his quarters are the maps of all of the worlds, like the whole complete map. So he studied those maps because he already had different plans of attacking all of the realms. Like he had this set up. He never shared this information with Shao Kahn. He waited for this motherfucker to slip off so he could take over. That was his main goal. But yet, you know, we don't see him in you know, other series, and we didn't really see him in 9 or anything like that. Then, but they made him Georgie from, you know, Lenny from Mouse and Men. Just, you know, and I didn't like that because one thing, you took away something that made, you know, that character badass in his own lore. You took away his intelligence by making him look goofy as fuck. For one thing, you know, he was not a tall character. He was a mid-sized character. Like he was an average height nigga. This nigga probably like what, 6'7" in the movie. And you know, as soon as Jax was like, "Oh, I got your hammer," he was useless.
Yeah, he just got killed.
I feel like your criticism is not worth this movie.
No, it's definitely not because me having family members who were really big in this movie, not movie, but being big on the lore. That's kind of what made me get into Mortal Kombat. Learn about the lore, understand that we'll never see Dragon King again, basically because or Naga, basically because he was a write-off character for fun, but the whole entire dragon symbol of Mortal Kombat is actually a Naga symbol. There's a lot of things that a lot of people don't know about Mortal Kombat, and when they learn it, they're like, "Oh shit, I didn't know that." Like for instance, the helmet that Shao Kahn wears is actually Onaga's skull. So it's literally the Dragon King skull because everybody always thinks that, oh, Shao Kahn ruled, this world the whole entire time, and that's what happened. No, he was a bitch. Shao Kahn was a bitch at one point. That's what a lot of folks will not know and will not care to know is he served the Dragon King as a general. Now he was a high class general, but he wanted more. He couldn't fight the Dragon King, so he had to figure out how to outsmart him. What did he do? He gave him poison. Magical poison that could legitly only kill Onaga. He did that. He rose up to power. He had Dragon King decapitated, and he used his skull as the armor plate that he wears now. That's one reason you see that, like in certain video games, like Shaolin Monk and shit like that, they break his helmet. His helmet is actually, it has a magic to it. So even if it breaks the person who conquered the Dragon King, the Dragon King, they would be able to summon the helmet again. That's why, like, when you see like Shao Kahn when he does like that sliding shoulder, there's a whole phaser that comes over the helmet first, and then the rest of his body. Because as we know, Shao Kahn is not a stupid person. He just is very arrogant. But like the one of the main things is a lot of his powers and a lot of his magic does come from the helmet. But and that's also too how he knows that when somebody wears the helmet, it's not that he walks in on them, because one of the main rules is the person, if anybody walked into his chambers and put his helmet on, they normally are set up for execution. They will not live after wearing his helmet. That's like me. Oh man, I get to sleep with any chick I want to sleep with, and I'm like, oh man, he'll let me drink, from his chalice. He'll let me do this and that. So I'm thinking everything cool. I put on his helmet. That's where I fucked up at. Now you see me in Outworld hanging from one of them goddamn sticks in the ground. Yeah, exactly. I had it coming. But that's the thing though. Like there's so much lore, like how Gyutaro and Princess Katana actually have a treating later on. Like a lot of folks don't understand the reason why behind that. But the thing was, Denia, the race that they were always protectors for Adenians when they went to different realms. So you would have to go through a four-armed monster before you could even get to a Adenian, definitely royalty. So like I thought that was actually very cool. And I also like that he died in 4 of a disease. Like he literally died of natural causes. I was just like, oh, that's kind of fucked up, but it's still kind of cool though. Like you don't really think too much in it. But then I also thought that was like, a good way to send him off, because it was just like, all right, I'm getting tired of this 4-arm motherfucker out here shooting fireballs out his mouth. These hoes move too fast and all of that. You press up, down, this motherfucker in the air, he coming down on you. It's just like the whole entire lore at the very beginning. I'm not gonna say it was flawless. No puns intended to what Shao Kahn be saying. But it was a start for great storytelling. Even when they introduced Quan Chi in, because Quan Chi was introduced in the actual animated series and actually became a favorite character, and then they actually put him in Sub-Zero mythology. Believe it or not, that's actually, he pulled a Harley Quinn. He was not part of the lore until they just wrote him in for that small little saga piece, and they were just like, damn, yo, we got to make him part of it. And that's where we had the whole twisting for, where we thought Sub-Zero was the main bad guy who fucked Scorpion over, to find out it was this fuck boy the whole time. And you know, that like those different stories set it up to where you wanted to play the game. You wanted to play with different characters. You wanted to learn their lore. And like I say, I think that's like my biggest thing when it comes to certain fighting games. I can love a fighting game for just being a fighting game. Don't get me wrong. But what's gonna make me passionate about it is if it has lore. You know, like I said, like I used to tell Josh, man, like I remember we had a whole sit down about this. Like I love Tekken, and I always have a special place in my heart for Tekken. But they lore is so fucked up right now. They don't know what they want to do. And you know, that's something that is hurtful to me because you had everything set up. You could have literally did pull the Killer Instinct or early Killer Instinct, the last battle in Killer Instinct 1 originally, where TJ Combo loses the eye and shit. And a lot of folks died. Like, you know, you could have pulled something like that in Tekken. Yeah, it starts off as an Iron Fist tournament, but it becomes more deadly. You don't have to put fatalities in the game. But that lore of when a character dies off, you know, they did it great with Armor King. Armor King had a twin brother. He came back. Everybody excited. It's like the character didn't even die off. He just had a twin brother this whole time. We already knew the other one was dying anyway. He was going to get slaw. So we got this one. You know, that's what matters. And I think when you have a story set up like that, like, you know, the little parts that they do have, it works. But there's so many other gaps. Like, why is Brian Fury fighting a fat nigga now? You know,
7, I think when it comes to, I think the Tekken story was okay and fine until 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So it's only very recently. And I think it's just because they didn't give a fuck about the story. They just focused on esports.
Yeah. And, you know, like, but, you know, like I tell folks like this, and this is my problem. Sometimes, like I'm saying, not esports don't do this all the time, but when you focusing only on one part of the thing, make it commercial. You know, don't make it shit. Is commercial the right word? Where you make it for the businesses, but not the people. That makes sense. That's commercial.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, but you should.
Not necessarily, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, okay. You get what I mean. But you know, don't make that part more for like the people. Make that, you know, I like if I'm gonna play a game, I want a game that's a good fighter. Like I said, Mortal Kombat has been doing it for years. We just haven't, you know, a lot of people didn't know, you know, when they go back and they talk about the old games. I heard motherfuckers talking about this and was like, man, the old game didn't even have a story to it. Yes, it did. You just had to read that bitch, but it definitely did. Killer Instinct had a story to it, an actual story that if you sit and, you know, watch through the like when they was showing the characters on the screen, like the little monitor, like they would show TJ Combo, tell you his whole story. He was once a famous fighter. Now, you know, with the new Killer Instinct, they tell the exact same story. So, you know, you have your fighting games that keep the lore, add new people, or throw new people in a certain way. And I think that's completely cool. I think that's 100% cool when you do stuff like that. But, you know, I also tell folks too, I think that, you know, if you're going to make something where it's more for like esports and stuff like that, that's fine. That's cool. Set that category up for it. But don't forget about the people who do fuck with you because of your stories. Like I said, I play Mortal Kombat mostly for the story. I play it online every blue moon. I play it if Josh pop up. You know, like, you know, I'm not going to have a big dick party out of it or anything like that when I play the game. You know, like I said, I know Josh is, you know, better at the game. But if I get a W, oh, he already know I'm going to brag about that shit. That's just me. I'm a shit talker. So I'm going to talk shit. But my whole entire thing too is it's just, I enjoy that. That's my feel for like that. I'm passionate about it because I know so much of the story. I know when the story shifted and stuff like that because the story for Mortal Kombat was getting crazy. And when Armageddon hit, they couldn't really do too much. So guess what they did? They used Armageddon when Mortal Kombat 9 came out. They used Armageddon as the base because all good people lost. Shao Kahn somehow figured out how to defeat Onaga. Like that shit was amazing. And he was all powerful. So, oh shit, I gotta send my information in the past. And what did Raiden do? Because y'all used to crack jokes about this shit. Raiden fucked up. That carried over into, Mortal Kombat X. And he was like a son to me. They talked about Liu Kang and, like all of this stuff. Like they were able to revamp it and they were able to build off of the story that they already previously had. And they were able to work on it. Now, D'Vorah, you know what? I gotta give D'Vorah her props though. Because originally she was a TNT. And y'all are not gonna believe me, but I still have this Mortal Kombat TNT box set. That's where D'Vorah came from. She looked like a normal female. They just bugged her out. She was a bug chick. All she was doing was she would mate with strong men, and then wrap them up in a cocoon hive to create her race. That's literally what she would do. So she would literally try to fuck men in the show, make cocoon nests in which she was successful, but the thing was she wasn't successful enough for them to hatch. And Shao Kahn was the one who killed her race off. Like, I thought that was cool that they kind of carried all of that over. And like, because when you have extra material, you have extra characters, that's always badass. Like, I'm finna say this nigga name. I'm probably finna say his name wrong. But Aaron Black, the cowboy guy. We all know him. We all love him. He cool. But in the original series, there was a gaming book that actually came out years ago where Sub-Zero actually bumped into him because he was on a mission to, he had to go past the Lin Kuei area and he bumped into Sub-Zero. That was just a bad day for him. Sub-Zero froze his ass, opened up a dimension because they had weapons that could open up portals. Opened up a portal and threw him in it. Mind you, nobody didn't want to deal with this motherfucker no more. But the simple fact that he died in Mortal Kombat, since Scorpion was fucked up in Mortal Kombat 9, that same not Scorpion, like Sub-Zero. That Sub-Zero who was actually murked off in MK9, he was the one who was supposed to be responsible for doing that. And since he was dead at that time, Aaron Black never had that issue. He never ran into him. Mind you, this was during Mortal Kombat 4 when that game existed. Aaron Black got murked off as a write-off character. He was just literally a one shot and it didn't even make it either. That was the fucked up part about it. And this is like an old comic book. It wasn't even part of the main series comic books. It's just Aaron Black. He got frozen and he got thrown in a portal. That's all you hear about this dude. And then he comes back and and he comes into the new game and he's one of the most badass, he's literally one of the most badass characters in the game. He still get, knocked the fuck out of here now and then. But you get what I'm saying though. He's better off now because he has experience. And I think that's one of the things that's actually pretty cool about Mortal Kombat now is a lot of these characters who didn't have time to shine. Either they came from a movie or a spinoff of one of the comic books, or maybe even been in the Game Informer. They're using these characters and they're becoming main base characters because a lot of folks don't know that. And I just think that's really, all of that type of stuff is really, really cool that they're able to give, these characters aren't just like they're original, but they're also they have they have years on them. These characters came out like in the 90s. Folks forget that Mortal Kombat, the TNT series, came out literally in the 90s. I think it was like 97, 98. It was around that time, close to 2000s, but wasn't quite there. And Liu Kang wasn't even in that bitch, man. It was the original Great Cool Lao, and he took a L. But I think that those little things, and I'm gonna end this, are like the main reasons, because they had so much material that they could have ran off of with the old or the new.
Yeah.
And it's sad that the original is more accurate, besides the animalities and shit. But still good. Still a good, I think they went back and they re-rated the original Mortal Kombat off of this Mortal Kombat. Did y'all hear about that?
About the movies?
Yeah. They
better.
They made it and it's not saying much, but it's just a whole entire fact that the movies from the 90s are they got boosted ratings. Some of them I would say, I think it's 2 it's on the same rating as the new one. One actually got a better rating than 2. So
of course.
that's just how it's gonna work. But I just think that that's crazy that type of shit happened. Oh yeah, I don't know if you knew, Josh, I've been live streaming this whole entire time, so I was just like, fuck it today. Surprise!
What? I can't believe this shit.
You been caught on you been caught on candid camera, bro. They coming to your house right now.
Give my fucking money.
But I just think that's one of those things that if you got material, use it.
Yeah.
If they kill this Sub-Zero off, he shouldn't be the last Sub-Zero.
He's talking about he signed on for 4 movies, so I guess.
Wait. Talking about this Sub-Zero?
Yeah.
Why?
He said, I don't know, man. They going their own direction, so there's probably gonna be a Sub-Zero movie next, for all we know.
Why do y'all keep talking about this like y'all care? It's gonna be shit.
Oh, it's gonna be ass. I'm not watching it. Like my thing was I tried to have I went into this blind. I'll say it like that. I was like, I'm not sure if this movie's gonna be ass or if this movie's gonna be great. But I will know after I leave this crib. Went over to my brother's crib, his son's birthday, and we watched that movie. Guess what I said after that? First and last time. So like I'm being honest though, when I say this to HBO, because like I said, somebody gonna probably put it in the thumbnail one day. That literally made me not want to buy HBO. I'm just being realistic. I thought about it, but I'm not gonna get it now. I might get it if something better come out, but Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
Nah, y'all leave that shit alone.
Talk to Tyrone about Mortal Kombat anyway, because I know that's something he liked.
Oh yeah,
or likes. I'll say that.
I'm passionate about several different franchises. Oh man,
don't know Mortal Kombat is one of them.
Yeah, don't get me started on Terminator. Man, you know what? Nah, we ain't even finna do that. Resident Evil.
I thought Dark Fate was amazing.
No. The new one, I actually had I remember I was talking to Darius, and I said I don't like the the direction it's going in. That's so how I felt. So I sat down, I watched it, and I was like, damn, this movie ain't bad. Like,
I was bullshit. I haven't watched it.
Man,
stop caring about Terminator after 3.
Man, look, I gave up. I gave up. So when I watched this one, I thought that it was actually, it was set up nicely. It was pretty cool. And I tell anybody and everybody, like, I really did enjoy this Terminator series. Like, it was actually, it was decent. I think not Salvation. Salvation was ass. What was the other one that came before? Genesis. Genesis wasn't really a bad Terminator movie. It kind of like covered some loopholes up and stuff like that. But then it was just like, oh yeah, we were just fucking with y'all on that one. That whole ain't canon at all. It ain't canon at all. And I'm just like, damn, that kind of, I'm not gonna lie, that would have, almost been the right direction to end the Terminator series. But then it was like, you know what? We got to bring back Sarah Connor, and she don't mean shit in this movie. She could die all we care. Oh man, yo, little boy. Oh man, yo, he got fucked in this one. He wasn't even perfect in this movie anymore. He's dead. Spoiler alert for those who probably gonna watch this later on. Yeah, he dead. Yeah, I don't even care. You know what? I'm happy I ruined that part for you. Like
I just thought that was weird. I wonder if they paid the original actor that his royalties.
Yeah, he got his royalties for using his face.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know, man. That's really weird.
What, to my CGI and another person's face on the child's body?
Well, I mean, I forgot that. It's just that, like, I wonder, did they even talk to this guy? Because I didn't know if he was, like, involved with it. Because I remember seeing this video where he was just like, yeah, man, you think they would have called me to come back? He didn't really say it in context. I was thinking, the way he said it sounded like, oh, yeah, they just use my face.
Thinking of ways to pass the time.
Like, isn't that illegal?
Yeah, he could literally do the same thing that got sued for Friday 13th. They used a mask that one of the guys made for Friday 13th, and that's why we didn't get a complete version. And guess what modders did? They was like, yo, we don't give a fuck. We coming up in here and we finna mod and make a Jason X version of this game. They made it happen. To me, it really wasn't a mod. It was because it was still a whole different part of a game. It was complete. They had the scene where you lay in the blanket, or not the blanket, but the sleeping bag, and he beat your ass against a holographic tree. Like, I thought that's pretty cool. Yeah, there's videos out there of it, and I said I'm gonna have to see if I can put the mod in myself, because I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, like horror franchises, my shit. I'm sorry, it just really is. And I love horror. I watch anything that's horror at least one time. I'll tell you if it's good, and I'll tell you if it was bad. Like, and horror movies aren't just great. It shouldn't always be about the titties and people getting cut up. But
do you know about that channel, Dead Meat?
Yeah, I know about Dead Meat.
Okay. I don't know.
Really,
White Chris told me about it. I was like, I wonder if Tyrone know about Dead Meat, because this shit sound like it'd be all over it. Over this shit.
He's very, very informal. I agree with a lot of things that he say. It was one of them I didn't so much, and I can't think because that was like probably about a year or so ago. But besides that, a lot of things he pretty much speaks upon. I'm talking about, he knows his shit though. He knows a lot. I know different lores. Like, I'm into the classic. I'm into like Pumpkinhead. I'm into the Wishmaster. The Puppet Master, when it was actually before it became a joke. Freddy Krueger, Hellraiser. Like, even read some of the Hellraiser comic books. As a kid, my mom didn't know shit about that. She might find out today. But I like,
that devil worshiping stuff y'all listening to.
It is what it is. Like I said, I loved horror. Like, there was one thing that when you have fear, like horror movies do something. So you get used to horror movies. Doesn't help you in real life though. A gun's a gun no matter what. But like, I think that it changes, it morphs your mind in a way. Now, there are what I consider weak-minded people who should not watch horror in any situation. But in other situations, I just say, yeah, everybody, because my thing is, horror can be explained even to a child that watches it. Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original one, was to me a really great story. even though I think it was Chainsaw Massacre 2, the original one came out, I think it's in the 80s. That shit was more sci-fi than, more sci-fi / paranormal than the new ones that's out now. You had one guy who had a metal plate in his head and he had a coat hanger that he would scratch on top of it and then like taste it. It was the weirdest shit, and it made you feel uncomfortable. But that's when they started putting phobias into movies with horror. And I'm not gonna lie, that's a terrible combination to do to somebody who has that type of phobia. But it's like it's another cool, like those little things like that are cool when they actually stay with the original story and they keep working with it. Because you'll have like movies come out where, she's this little girl who got away and she's your cousin. The fuck? We all know the one with Trey Songz. It's like it's not bad, but this could have been told in a whole different way, or it should have went a different direction, to be honest with you. And how he just so fastly accepted it. Oh, that's my cousin. Oh, I almost killed you, cuz. I'm sorry. Like, you might as well just put a goofy voice on them nigga at that point. Or what? That was Mario, my fault. I apologize. I was trying to do goofy and that shit did not come out right.
You want Mickey Mouse or something?
Oh, hi, pal. Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Goofy voice up that high.
Yeah, no, man. I doing impressions for my son, bro. This man is fucking my voice up. It's all his fault, bro. I'm just gonna blame him. It just seemed like the right thing to do.
Yeah, already in this corner. He'll blame it on the kid. He ain't gonna know shit.
Yeah. He ain't gonna know that, anything. He just gonna say da, and that's gonna be it.
Oh man, I need to get ready to go to bed. I got work in the morning.
I feel you. I'm actually off tomorrow. I got lucky.
I might stream again tomorrow. I'm gonna play Jet Set Radio. I think I've done enough Monster Hunter.
Okay.
No, Odergy. I'm playing Odergy.
Wait, I'm trying to think what that is.
OG Xbox.
Oh shit! What you playing?
Odergy, Myth of Demons.
Myth of Demons. I'm trying to think. I think I know that.
I've shown it to you once, but we mostly played Phantom Dust.
Oh yeah, we played the shit out of Phantom Dust.
Yeah.
Was that like the one with like the floating, the guy with the floating hair that kind of like glowed red and he had like the samurai armor?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know my shit then. Okay, I was just trying to make sure. Thank you.
Yeah, you punching or not punching, but flinging folks through buildings and shit.
Oh yeah, he was OP. He was telling everybody he was a real G. He didn't care.
Like halfway through it, you showing up for the watch party Sunday?
Looking forward to testing.
Watch party. Oh, you talking about for the saddle? Blaze saddle? Yeah. What time is that?
It's probably gonna be like 6, 7, or 8.
Okay, I should be able to show up for that. I should be able to show up. Where is it gonna be, just in Discord? Or yeah. Okay, cool. I don't even know how that worked, to be honest with you, bro.
You share screen and just share screen on Discord and play it.
Oh, okay. Cool beans. Yeah, I could be there.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. Just capture this Legiana. I'm gonna end this expedition quest.
Okie doke.
Go to bed.
I'm gonna head out too. I'm getting tired.
All right, y'all go ahead, head out. I'm gonna just play a little bit more of Mercenaries. I ain't doing a good job at all. I thought I was cold. I was wrong.
Wow.
But yeah. Oh, but yeah. Hey, I can't even play the game right now. Oh shit. Damn, wait, where'd my shotgun go? Oh shit, I misplaced my shotgun. That ain't good. But yeah, y'all have a good one. I'll talk to y'all later. And
all right, man. You take it easy.
Oh,
I'll
will do.
probably watch the stream until I fall asleep.
Okay, cool.
Is you streaming now, right?
Yes, sir. Hopefully, it's still saying I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm still streaming.
Yeah. I guess since I had another window open, it didn't show it.
Okay.
Yeah, YouTube notifications ain't really worth two shits. Oh, yeah, before I go, how you liking Resident Evil 8 so far?
The story is actually good, bro. It's actually good. It literally piggybacked off 7, but actually put in a twist of a few things from Resident Evil 4. And like just some lore from actual like Umbrella. So I fucks with it, bro. I really do. And it's got good twists. So,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah, I'm a little skeptical because like I'm not gonna get that game because I'm digging the Resident Evil 2 remake, and I don't mind that they're going a different direction. It's just that since I played that game, I'm like, I want this.
Hey, that's completely fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all, to be honest with you, because that kind of was like the exact same thing somebody else had said. They was just like, you know, like Resident Evil 2, like they liked the direction it went. And like I told folks, I said, honestly, Resident Evil 3 was just DLC for Resident Evil 2.
That shit didn't help either.
You know, like that hurt me too, because that's one of my favorite games that I played growing up. Just as good as 2. But it is what it is when it comes to, you know, Capcom games. You got some hit or misses. So I just took it as a miss. But yeah, no, like that's completely understandable. I know, like, you know, a lot of folks didn't really care too much about 7 because they felt like it was more paranormal than it was an actual like legit survival horror. You know, you're trying to survive in the horror, but the whole thing with somebody being inside your head and having these type of powers, I was like, it's understandable to a certain extent. Just basically because as Resident Evil continued to like grow, and like do you also have like Umbrella Corp, all of this is a possibility, you know, and that's what I like. That's kind of how I looked at it, and I'm kind of like happy that it evolved in this direction. But you know, as this goes on, I'm also worried about the story too, because that's as this goes on, it's like, okay, they need that, you know, they have to have it lined up. They have to be getting ready to explain about this game and don't detour off, you know, because they are already working on the VR version of Resident Evil 4, in which I'm not getting that game. I'm just being honest. I don't play Resident Evil 4 way too much. It's cool to play it in VR, but I don't need it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that was one of those things. It's like, look, man, you can't fix perfection.
Exactly.
Improve perfection. This jump was perfect on the GameCube, and it was nice what y'all added on the PS2, but that's it. What y'all could have did was have this shit on PC and some PC. I don't give a fuck where it goes now. The only thing that jump isn't on is the fucking Super Nintendo, but I feel like they're gonna announce it soon.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you see that that picture I posted on Facebook?
Wait, which one?
Resident Evil 4, dude. He put out his attaching case and all zombies started roasting his ass.
Oh yeah. That, bruh, I'm not even gonna lie. That had me crying laughing earlier. I was.
He's like, you got all this TMP ammo, you ain't even got the gun.
That was a fail in his book.
Yeah, I've been doing that shit too. Like, when I get one, I'm gonna have all the ammo. Ain't got no room for the shit I need. I'm like, man, this attaching case was a mini game in itself.
Hey, it was.
Yeah, man, but all right, I'm gonna go ahead and swan dive into this bed. I will catch you later, my guy.
All
Either
right.
tomorrow or Sunday.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right, you take it easy, dude.
All right, will do. All right. Peace.
All right, peace.
Hold on, let me. Yeah, good friends of mine. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Let me see. Can't really see what's on the screen. Oh shit. Hold up. I didn't even notice that. Yo, did it? Hold on. We fixing that problem there. I clicked away from it. That's what happened. Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you. I'm actually happy you said something. See, I got 2 minutes left. Hell, let's write it off. Let me see. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go with thicker skin. So I feel like I'm gonna get jumped later on in this game. Okay, I can't go that way. There's gotta be some place I can go. Well, hold up. Let me see. Damn, I can't go in there either. I'm just trying to see. Damn, at this point, I done just beat the stage. I ain't gonna lie though, I do like that music. Oh shit, I didn't even see what my rating was. $95,000. Yeah, I pretty much killed everything on that stage. Okay, let's see what we can get. You know what? We gonna go with this shotty. We just gonna go with it.
I hope this one makes itself useful.
I'm not even gonna stick with the combat one or anything. I'm gonna stick with that one.
I'm skilled at all sorts of weapons modifications, and will do them for a small fee.
Do not have enough of that. Yep, that's okay though. That's okay. What?
Securing goods is more important than anything.
This man keep just talking and talking, just interrupting me. Just rude, bro. He's rude. Damn. Tomorrow I got to start nightmare mode on this. I was challenged by M Trill to play nightmare mode. Oh shit, I fucked up. Got him. Let's see, I already got thicker skin. Out of range. Woo. Okay, so there should be werewolves getting ready to come down or lichen. There we go. Gotta make the thing talk. Oh shit, I'm off. I didn't even notice that. Ow. That hurt, asshole. Oh yeah, I gotta go up. How, bro? You know what? Nah. We gonna do this way, bro. What? All right. Who over here? Oh, we gonna do this? Come on, who gonna be first? You wanna be first? I was just playing, y'all. I was just playing. Psych. Oh, I had two in there. Come on, man. Y'all bullshitting. If that was a direct headshot, that would have blew his shit straight off. Like that. I deserve that. Got that distance mod on. The longer the farther away you are, it take up more damage. If I'm not mistaken, there's supposed to be one more wave that pops up. I could be wrong on that. I think that's it on this one. Okay, tell me what the bad news is. Oh, they didn't even give me a score. Damn, was it that bad? I see how it is.
This is all an investment.
I'm gonna keep what I got.
This simple modification can be done in just a moment.
Oh shit! Yep. That's absolutely right there. Yep. I needed that because I get more ammunition for it.
No mind. Till next we meet.
They so just mean with it, man. Say hello to my little friend. Oh shit! Hold up. Is somebody around me? Oh, it's just him. Got his ass. Ooh, I almost missed me by that much. I can't see where this dude at. Well, hold up. I think there's ammunition upstairs. Woo. Ooh, shit. Damn. That's why I normally go for the legs, because they fall over perfectly. Hello. 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 Got his ass. Oh, no, I didn't. Now I got him. That's gonna be my intro. I'm like, ba bam, ba bam, ba bam. Okay. Let me see. Do I already got it out of reach? Let me see. Flicker shooter. Yeah, cause I'm not legitly gonna use close quarter combat. Give me more time, baby. Oh, there you are. Think I missed them last time. Let me see. HP. I'm gonna do that. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Run. Get in there, get in there. Woo. Oh, come on, man. Where you go? Is he on the building? Oh shit, get in there, get in there. Come on, man. Stop that. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with my emotions. Let me see. Oh, they missed. Okay. Okay. I see what they did there. Woo, let me see. I was trying to make sure he went around there. Damn. Let me see. Hey. All right. All right. Good night. Good night. Hell yeah. Gotta make it. That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I don't die, I multiply. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh shit. I might even get better. I might be the best there ever was. I want to be the very best. No one ever was. Bump, 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 bump. The Pokemon to understand power lessons. Wait, wrong song.
Well then.
Wrong
feel
song,
free to
wrong game.
peruse. I'm skilled at all sorts of weapons modifications.
I
and will do
feel
them
you.
for a small fee.
I feel you. I don't need you. Don't need you. Wait a second. Did they reset my bruh? I know they did not just reset my
This
guns.
is all an investment.
Bruh,
Finished?
you
Are you sure you have it?
motherfuckers.
Everything? Ah, yes, yes.
I cannot believe that.
Pay me no mind.
Oh man. You finna make me call it a night, bro, for no reason.
You'll be slaughtering things in droves.
You legitly finna make me call it a night.
This is all an investment.
Okay, let me see. Rifle ammunition. I gotta sell all of it for now.
Your coin.
Bro, you did me dirty on that one.
A good deal, if I say so myself.
No, I got ripped off. How I get a B, a high record, and I gotta start all of this. So you only got 3 maps? And then gave me a weaker gun, bro. when I'm off now. Let me see. My favorite cartoon has already started. Oh shit! Was it Courage the Cowardly Dog, my guy? All right, y'all have a good night. Let me see, Steven Universe. Oh, okay, okay. That's what's up. Hey, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. That's actually a really, really good series. Think it's supposed to be some over here. I'm gonna grab that one. I'm just familiar with the coding at this point. Oh, okay. You got that armor. All right, we're gonna go with thick skin. I'm trying to see if there's any other places I can run to and defeat some more monsters. I don't think so, but I'll give it a shot. What's up, Mo? Ooh, nice, nice. So, are they gonna give me the money for that score? I wonder. I wonder.
Aha! Aha! Welcome. Securing goods is more important than anything. Anything, my friend. Oh, excellent choice.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna sell this one.
And buy it I will.
And then I already cleared
Please
that
come
out.
again.
All right. Got 300 in ammunition. I'm just legitly trying to just play through this as I go. Ow. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, I can switch back to the handgun then. Like, I'm missing some? Nah. Switch to the shotgun. Oh no. Ow. Oh, his Q. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Okay, there we go. It's good. Okay. Oh, okay. That is really good.
Welcome.
Not sure if that's the last level.
Securing goods is more important than anything. Anything, my friend.
So they only gave me 13 in this. Okay. That's some BS, but it is what it is. I'm talking about he is puffing a fat one over there.
I saw you eyeing that one.
Okay, activity. Damage 620. Let me see some.
This simple modification can be done in just a moment.
I should be able to do that one.
Delighted to. Choose wisely. Your life may depend on it.
My life
Till
may
next
depend
we
on it.
meet.
That's funny. Okay. Ow. Your order's ready, sir. Well, hold up. I'm gonna go up the stairs real quick. Nice. I think I already beat that score before, though. Oh, no, I didn't. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. You gotta be. A B for brilliance. I'm getting better. That's all it is. I wish this man would stop. I just hate how, like, with mercenaries, when you run through it, they restart everything that you done worked for over. But I guess that would make it too easy. Oh wait, hold up. There is photo mode. What's? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Got a trophy for that. Photographer. Wait, I got world's best dad, universe best dad. Let me see. Finish the story, village. Let me see. Of shadows. Let's see. Finish the story at least once in hardcore difficulty. Okay. Okay. Cool. Oh shit! I was trying to. How I get myself back into this situation? Okay, so what I'm gonna do? Quit. Yes. Okay, back. Quit this. Extra content. Okay, I got. Okay, so me playing mercenaries. That's cool. I didn't know that I could actually get points from playing mercenaries. So I do give that points. And I apologize if y'all hearing that. I apologize. Okay, so I think I have literally bought almost everything except but the special weapons. I do actually want that lightsaber. Complete all stages with at least a SS rank and mercenaries to unlock the lightsaber. A laser, either or. Let me see, the handgun must be fully upgrade. Let me see, and fully customizable to unlock. Okay. Well, I guess that probably be one of the things I make. Let me see. Finish the story in hardcore difficulty to unlock that. And village. Let me see. Shadow difficulty to unlock the rocket pistol. I might just do shadow. I might just do shadow. You know what? I'm gonna try hardcore. What was it? Hardcore mode? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do shadow. I'm just gonna do shadow. I'm gonna check something because I'm finna skip all of this stuff
Long
too.
ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father.
Yeah, we gonna skip all of this. So
Gifts we gave, but
if you want to watch my other videos, that's where I have them down below. We're gonna have all of this finna be skipped.
Did you say something?
Nothing. I'll put her down.
Don't get too close to me when I'm cooking, babe.
There. It's like I said to your mom. That book's too scary for you.
That little baby girl knocked out.
Gotta do a deep clean before Rose starts walking around. Your mama and I love this song so much. Almost there, honey. There you go, sweetheart. Don't you
Oh,
worry. I'll be right downstairs. Daddy won't let those weird fairy tale monsters get you. Rose is fine. It's not paranoia if they're really out to get you.
I just like the interactions, the little interactions in this game. Reminds me of a game I once wanted to play. But you know, oh shoot. She seemed like she was just really concerned.
I wish it could stay like this forever.
That's deep, yo. That's real deep. I think that's like every parent You just want everything to stay the same. I actually want to check out some stuff. I'm finna fly through this part. As soon as I go downstairs, I'm gonna skip a lot of this. I just wanna see a couple few things.
Everyone's forgotten about this already.
You would think too Zoe would be in this because she was part of DLC, in which from what I know is canon. So, you know, I'm not surprised if she shows up like later on.
Is she okay?
Sleeping?
Okay, let's skip that part. No, my weapons better be free, the ones that I have. I can see that cold just be like itching at your skin, or clawing at it. I know it's a bird that, you know. There you go. That's so sad. Well, I'm going down here. Here you gonna see how phased I am. Woo. Well, that's not cool. Ugh.
What did all this?
It was a gorilla. He mad about that lawsuit with the Gorilla Glue. Makes sense.
Where the hell am I?
Wait, at first it didn't look like it was trying to even let me in. Oh. Don't remember that part. Oh wait, was it that way? I think it was. I think I was supposed to go into this house right over here. Oh, this is stable. Never mind. And I ain't got nothing for you. So right now I'm playing this in hard mode. Probably I'll play it one more time. Oh no, I'm playing it in hard mode right now.
What happened?
But I think I gotta switch it over to shadow mode tomorrow. Okay, I am missing a lot of stops. I done legitly ran through half the map already. Did I run past it? I really had to. I legitly had to. Yeah, I had to run through it. All right, bro. I'll catch you on the flip side. I'll be live streaming this tonight anyway, so this tonight and Saturday. So yeah, bro, you won't miss a thing because I got to redo this in shadow mode. So hopefully I'll get down my location. Okay, so now don't go down there. There's nothing down there for me. They did not give me a map.
Friendly.
Who are you? Who sent you?
Nobody. There was an accident down on the road and... What's going on?
Worst part right here.
Jesus Christ. What the hell is wrong with this place?
Oh shit. Damn, wait, 2 is death. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. If you get attacked twice, that's death. Damn, yeah. Shajo would probably have been better off running from him, because this part. Anyway. Damn, even blocking, but you block, I think, more than 4 kills you. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Like, I'm legitly. What? I blocked, bro, and I died. Like, you get no love at all in this game. Oh shit. Oh, I was about to say that's bullshit. There's no way to survive with 10. I think I had 10 bullets. There's no way to survive with that. I'm talking about he eating the bullets. Yeah, that's a lot of deaths. A lot of L's. Let me see. Get off of me, bro. Damn. Bull. Shot this man whole damn lip off and everything. Really though, really. And folks be doing this too, like legitly be doing this. Damn it. At this point, it don't even matter. Because they literally coming at me with everything they got. Everything. And I'm talking about he ain't even doing no shake with it. He just taking the hits. He taking the hits and he keep on moving. You know, I would hate to say, oh, you know, I'm proud of him, but shit, that's rough. Come on, man. Come on. You know what? No. No, that's hey, how in the hell? Okay, I know nightmare mode is fin to be ridiculous. And they talking about beating hard mode. Boy, y'all crazy. Y'all for real crazy. I'm gonna have to go to a new game and go ahead and put it in it. This is unsurvivable. Like you would have to be literally broken to run through this part.
Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who would
100% we gonna skip.
gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled.
We skipping.
Did you say something?
Nothing. I'll put her down. There. It's like I said to your mom. That book's too scary for you. Your mama and I love this song so much. Almost there, honey. There you go, sweetheart. Don't you worry. I'll be right downstairs. Daddy won't let those weird fairy tale monsters get you.
Real talk, that's deep, yo. Right. Oh, that's the bathroom. Come on, Skip. So adorable. You know what? You know what? We're gonna just call it a night tonight, and I will talk to you guys later. I am A1 A Spoon tired. That's what we're gonna do. I will see you guys later. Once again, thank you for coming out. This is your boy, That Black Only, signing out in 3, 2, 1.